everybody.
Howdy.
Ryan, your face is a little off. So there we go.
Oh, my face is always a little off. It's fine.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Theros, Troubles and Odysseys. As I have mustard on my shirt. Everyone, pay attention to that, please. Yeah, it was a busy day. We've been filming all day, and we just got here. Little housekeeping. Will join us as soon as he can. So hopefully before break we'll have an Asterion. Well, he's Asterion played by Asterion. Announcements. Our friends at Talent Claw, you should go check them out. Their information is down below. They have amazing dice and dice bolts and dice trays and etc. DM screens. Their Kickstarter little stuff came out, which is a little cool. Yeah, if you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off these amazing cool dice bolts that you can totally store your dice in and have some cool stuff. Go support like local art and small time businesses for the holidays. What's up?
Can you show the whiskey barrel one? Because I don't know if you've shown it on stream, and that thing is freaking nice looking.
Yeah, look at look at this, look at that. This was made from a whiskey barrel.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's this was one of their Kickstarters that they had. They got a crap load of barrels of whiskey, and it does definitely have a different odor than most of the other ones.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it has a custom engraving on there. It's a little hard to see from this camera, but yeah, it's legit has some cool things. But yeah, Talent Claws.
It does smell nice.
Yeah, see, I'm not lying. Their info is down below. If you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is amazing. Our bros that do the Alistair project, their info is down below. Every other Monday, they update the comic, and they're constantly dropping lore of it. It's a very amazing, tight community. For as little as $1 a month, you can join the Discord, be part of their Patreon, and for $13 a month, you can be part of their Zesties tiers, which is a lot of artwork that will never see the light of the internet because
lewd. It's lewd.
Yeah, they're lewd.
Give me them lewds.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a month, so I'm very excited that we get to play. Last time we ended from Extra Life, and half of our crew had the day off because of natural things that they had to do. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. We still have our Extra Life link down below. If people want to donate, we'll keep that up until it goes away. Because it's there. And there are talks about having a Christmas charity stream on, I think, a Thursday is when they're going to schedule it. So, stay tuned for that. I think it's how the Lich stole Christmas, something along those lines. Our bro, Short Beer, is going to DM it. I definitely know that, I think Vic and Tabby are definitely going to be a part of the game. That's as far as I know. That's as far as we got in planning process. So, if it doesn't happen, I'm a liar. I think that's all for our announcements. Anything that you guys need to plug or whatnot before we go into our recap?
I guess I'll channel Neff for Sunday's stream just to stay with it. Yeah. In the infamous words of that one movie I'm totally drawing a blank on, I believe it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but be awesome to one another. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole. That ain't bueno. Yeah, I'm not as good at doing it as Neff is. Anyway.
Yeah, please don't forget to love each other. Please don't forget to be kind to one another. This is a thing that we shouldn't have to say, but we're saying it anyway. But alrighty then, let's do our introductions because I have a cool video in a couple seconds. And we should have new character art and stuff. This is exciting. We have a lot of cool things today. So let's start it off with Ryan. Who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Zadrith, a Merfolk rogue that it's basically a stealth archer. He's gonna be great. And I will also be temp piloting Asterion tonight until he gets in. And fair warning, I'm probably going to flavor anything that requires him talking, like spine roll. I am so sorry, Will.
Cindy, who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Cindy. I will be playing Molasses. You can call me Molly for short. And I am playing a purple-haired Centaur wizard.
Yay. And Trent, who are you playing?
I will be playing Chameno Helios, a human paladin who is definitely a monotheist.
Yeah, in a polytheistic literal dimension. I mean, it's cool. Here's Asterion's art. It's beautiful. I really love his eyes. Moving on to the most charismatic amongst us. Hey, Wolf, who are you playing?
Hi, I'm playing Zadrith. Oh wait, no, wrong Z. I'm playing Z, a satyr bard, with absolutely nothing weird about him.
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that. And for the first time, episode 6, I think, or 5, I forget. I'm sorry, I apologize. We have an intro, so let's play that heckin' intro. Hey guys, as I totally get our recap music here and going. So, it's been a bit. It's been a month. I'm excited. The party finishing off a temple for Keranos. They defeated what has been called and referred to as Keranos' Chosen One. This blue and red dragon that was essentially taking all that he could from the nearby towns that worshipped the god of wisdom and storms. But you guys went to a temple, gladly took what you want, avoiding traps here and there of lightning magical varieties, taking gold and gems, a couple of magic items here and there for your own purposes, defeated said dragon and left. As you guys advance to Chameno's home place, you guys learn that the mountainside of one of the meccas of Helios is different than what they remember. It is booming with life, and there is much to do in this grand city. Whether it be sport or entertainment, there's always a challenge somewhere nearby. There's always something to purchase and something to buy. Discovering a old man who owed 30 gold, and because he couldn't, the sentence was to fight in the Colosseum. You guys offered to pay it, convinced and tricked people into letting him go, and then just eventually paid it off, while also maybe causing the old man to want to fight the guards. Joining in a couple of sporting events here and there, winning pretty easily, learning that the kind of ruler of this city is this Leonin, with a name that I need to look up because it's been a bit, Ruthlunius, the champion of the Colosseum, who has never been defeated, the 6'11", 320-pound Leonin.
Crap, that's a boy.
He is a boy. Who has said that Helios himself has blessed him and given him this victory upon victory upon victory. Direct challenge to our Helios boy over here from a age long ago. You guys have painfully discovered that you guys have somehow traveled to the 5th age of this world. Everything that you've known, loved, has disappeared, and the world is completely new. Learning that the gods have chosen specific people to represent them or to rule in favor of them, how they seem fit, and is not how you remember it. Also learned that putting the mass together after defeating Keranos, you guys learned that there was a blessing within from one of the 15 constellations in the mass that grants you a little bit of boom in a fight, which currently Asterion has, which is something that you should note, Ryan, because you're gonna pilot him for today.
Acknowledged.
So, you guys went to the Colosseum, signed yourselves up for the grand prize of 200 gold given to individually those who defeats the champion. And that is where we're going to start. Since you guys were put into the Colosseum, and it's either going to be challenges with Beast or challenges with other opponents. You guys' first challenge is a great Rhino. So, if...
I mean, he only looks alright to me.
He has a good resume. He has some good references. If you don't mind, I would like all of you guys to roll me initiative.
Oh, so he's not arena fighting for exposure.
What was that?
Well,
what happened? I was grabbing
Oh,
dice.
He's making a joke.
I said so he's not arena fighting for exposure then.
Okay, alright, let me control you. For the purposes of this, oh, well, you have his order thing, so never mind. Okay, that should be just you guys. So right off the bat, who got 20 plus? Our Rhino boy rolled a natural 20.
Oof.
-1 for dexterity at 19. Did anyone get a 19? Okay, the Rhinos first goes first. Okay, 15 up.
Zad.
Okay.
18.
Then which one do you guys want to go first? Molasses or Z?
I'll let Molasses go first.
Alright. You okay?
Zadrith got a 15.
Knock that over.
And I got a 5 because I always roll shit for initiative.
Jesus, if you could grant me control of Asterion until Will gets here, that would be
Forever lasts.
Okay.
good.
I will do so. Here, all players have control over him. Great.
I can hear the arena music.
Oh, you can finally hear music. Great. Okay. Okay, I'm glad that you can finally hear music. As the Sayter who was entertaining you guys, and definitely.
Oh,
gave...
Asterion also got a 6 on initiative, so that is 1 above.
Okay.
Chameno.
I'm
sorry, Trent.
It was Z 2 + 3, something like that. What was your official team name uttered under the arena?
Oh yeah, Z2 + 3.
There you go.
No, Z squared + 3. Sorry.
Z squared.
Because it's Z Zadrith and the other ones.
Well,
but that's a less friendly name.
That is what was told to him, and that is what he uttered onto the entire crowd. As the crowd is cheering and throwing petals or throwing rice, you can definitely feel them cursing at you since you are brand new. As the Rhino, as soon as the gate opens up, looks at you, and before the match can even begin, starts charging in with a grand land speed of 40 feet.
Holy crap.
Goes right for Asterion. As he is charging, I need Asterion to roll me a strength saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
I know this hits, but I need to make sure because
that is a 24.
Oh my god, he is not knocked prone. That's amazing. Okay,
yeah,
20.
It's almost like he has a +7 on the strength saving throw.
Yeah, he's a big boy. 23 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay. As Asterion is going to, because he successfully charged, he's going to take the charge with the gore. So that is. That is 28 points of bludgeoning damage.
Asterion's down.
As you just see this rhino go, just horn this Minotaur, tossing him to the ground as he is down.
That's a hell of a way to start combat, sure.
That is a way to start it. Okay. Hey, Molasses, what do you want to do?
I cast sleep.
Okay. Roll me your dice.
I didn't hear what she was casting. What was that?
As I need to grab a player's handbook because it's very specific on how it works.
Let's see, I add...
Isn't it like a crap ton of D4s or something?
Crap ton of D8s, and
D8s.
that's the amount of health you can hit.
Yeah. Since he's a very healthy boy.
Roll 5d8.
Okay, roll me 5d8.
Okay.
And add all that together, and if it's more than its HP, it goes to sleep. Yep.
Okay. I got 6, 11,
Okay.
12, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Unfortunately, it has quite a bit more than 22 HP. As Molasses grabs her wand, starts chanting her incantation, and a spell emits through the air, hitting the rhinoceros as it starts moving its head, and it starts tumbling down before it just gets on its hind legs and smashes down as dust and sand hit everybody. The spell did not take effect, unfortunately.
Bummer.
So that's your action. Anything else that you want to do?
Can I cast a cantrip?
Unless if the cantrip is a bonus action, yes, it would say so. Which there are very few that do have them.
Oh.
If you did not attack or you can cast for our purposes, you can cast a cantrip as a bonus action if you used your action for something else other than combat.
No, I'll just move out of the way.
Okay, where are you moving to?
Let's see, I can go 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, so I'm gonna go right there.
Okay. As the Centaur starts running away from combat. That's a scary boy. Okay, Z, what do you do?
Leave the arena.
Oh no!
No.
You can certainly do whatever you think is best.
I will minor illusion
Okay.
to create another one of me,
Okay.
kind of running this way, trying to get the rhino's attention.
Okay. I am going to use a temp. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Apologies, audience. A temp mini. And grab.
Yeah, just like where that is fine.
Okay. As
And
you have control over it, so you can move it where you want when
Okay.
You need to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Another clone of you start just running as you start running in one direction, and you see that the branches is first looking at Molasses, then looks at you before your duplicate runs through it and starts eyeing that, since it's the last movement itself.
Yep. And while it's eyeing that, I will be moving this way.
Noted. Alrighty. Zadrith, I believe. Yes, Zadrith, what do we do?
Okay. End of Z's turn, I'm going to kind of say to Chameno, can you help the bolt, please? Ah, crap. And I'm just going to immediately take a shot with my short bow at Rhino Boy. I can hold that here.
And
that is a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits. He's a huge target. Low AC. As you kind of just grab your bow, a good shot.
6 piercing damage.
Okay. 6 piercing damage.
Then bonus action, because I have cunning action now. We are level 2. I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. You're really in the open. Where are you hiding?
Stupid question. Is this shade? Like,
it's shade. You cannot hide.
It's not darkness.
No, you cannot hide in plain sight. You're not a very epic level ranger.
Yeah, we're in an open arena, friend.
There's a lot of sand and openness.
You're right. You're right.
It's a good idea. It's just right now, this is meant for gladiatorial combat, so you're kind of meant to be seen wherever you go.
Fair. Okay, then screw the hide. I guess I will also break in the direction of Molasses.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold to the walls mostly.
Okay.
So we're gonna go right there and make sure I still have range on target, and I'm good.
Alrighty. Asterion, it is your turn.
Asterion, I have pre-rolled the death save, and that is 1 success so far with a flat 12.
Okay, so for our purposes, for our campaigns, when you roll death saves,
oh, sorry,
don't say it out loud. Just let me know. So yeah, it's cool. We have 1 save, so that's good. Alrighty. With that, unfortunately, that's all that Asterion can do. Chameno, what do you do?
I am going to move to its right flank and take a shot with my greatsword.
Alright, as you're moving down, grabbing your blade, trying to cut it, roll me to hit.
20 to hit.
That definitely hits, roll me damage.
Was that a nat 20?
No.
Damn.
11.
11. Oh, as a good hit. Ooh, I see a Asterion. I will say Brian, because you just in case you forgot, it's unfortunately over now, but he could have used his reaction, Asterion, to done a d6 bolt of lightning towards the rhino.
Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't listed on his sheet. I totally
It's
forgot
because
about
it's
the move.
a magic item that all you guys share.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear. I mean, you're still going through Jesus's mic, but we can hear you decently enough.
Where is a will? There is a will.
And
All right.
I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith myself.
Okay. As you run a hard slash right to its side, cutting deep inside, making about maybe 4 feet of just pure blade on skin contact. As you utter a prayer to Helios, as the sun shines around you and heals, protects you, the rhino is bloodied. And it's its turn. Since you bloody it, it's going to turn towards you and try to hit you.
Okay.
That is a total of low of 11. as it tries to move over and just use its horns to try to hit at you. You start peering, and it's just really, really weak and exhausted. It's strong, but it's getting tired. It had a big intro, and maybe that was his big load. With that, it is now Molasses' turn. Yeah, that's a straight up miss. He only has one attack.
Okay, I am going to do a poison spray.
Okay. That is a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
Yes, it's con 13.
Okay.
Wait, what's the range on poison spray? I thought it was like relatively shortish.
Oh.
I hate to rules lawyer you.
Okay, not poison spray.
You can move 10 feet forward and do poison spray if you want.
Or you can,
True,
you
but
can,
now
yeah,
I'm
you can.
10 feet close to it.
Oh. Ryan or Trent will message on chat if you guys can aid.
I'm gonna do.
Oh, fixing video.
Okay, I'm gonna do firebolt.
Okay, roll me to hit.
Alright. To hit, that's D20.
Yeah, D20 plus your spell casting. It should be on your sheet.
Is that the spell attack?
Yes, exactly.
I got 11.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Alright.
You just hit its AC.
10.
As you see her wand, a bolt of fire releases. That's really easy math for me. Thank you so much. It's not looking good as the scorch marks hit the rat and just grunts. It's a tough lad, but it's looking really fatigued. Okay.
Alright, and then I'm gonna run away.
All right. All right. Let me zoom out a bit to get you as you are galloping around. Okay. As the crowd starts cheering and neighing and praising, and you hear a couple of chants towards Helios, as you hear a couple of young men and women whistle and holler at Z. Z, it is your turn. What do you do?
Wolf, you're muted.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I was mumbling to myself. 120 feet, I'm well within that range.
Yes, easy.
I will have my illusion move up to here.
Okay.
Can I make it look like it's casting a thing?
Yeah. You can. It can move. It can't make sounds, but it can move around to look like it's doing something. Yeah, for sure. You can even add like sparks and stuff like that. It's.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to Eldritch Blast, and make it look like my illusion is firing it.
Okay. Alrighty. Roll me to hit.
That would be a 22.
That definitely hits. Will, you are glowing green. You have the power of forest mana on you. Okay, roll me damage. As it looks like it's about to cast a spell, and then before it does, fire gun as the Eldritch Blast hits.
That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Also, you are muted, Will, on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Zadrith, it is your turn. What do we do?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to take another pot shot with the short bow.
Okay.
Uh, 13 to hit?
13 hits. Roll me damage.
Heyo! That is 5 piercing.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's 2 plus 3. That's how math works.
Why don't you look at your sheet again?
Oh, sneak attack. I'm dumb.
Yes, you have an ally that is within 5 feet.
I'm still
You're good,
very
you're good,
much.
You're good. Roll me another
getting
d6.
Okay, so that's 8 total damage.
How the fuck do I fix myself?
Oh, I
I
hear
can
you.
hear you now.
We heard you.
All right, as
no, but I'm
a,
still rainbow glowing over here.
I think that might just be your
It
camera.
looks wonderful.
Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
Rainbow bright.
Yeah, as you do a shot, hitting it right between the eyes, as it's blind, bleeding profusely from internal injuries, being scorched on one side and Eldritch Blast on the other. It is not looking good. Asterion, it is your turn. And
you are on
unfortunately,
one successful death save. It charged you in the first round of combat and dropped you with 28 points of damage.
Dope.
Yeah. So you're coming in. You have 1 success. Jesus said, "Don't announce success or failures." But
the
let
reasoning
him know
why, for because this is it started. New
They wouldn't
campaign.
know.
Yeah, it's so healers don't get the I can wait another round. It's to give urgency to my friend just fell. So
it's
unless
between you and God.
Unless you get a natural 20, that's the only one that you can be like, I got it right now, because that brings you up to 1.
I would.
Yeah, message me what you get.
I would also like to point out that Zadrith, while piloting you, chose not to attempt to avoid that charge.
Wait, I could have avoided it.
I'm just putting the blame on you.
The rhino went first. I couldn't. There was no avoiding to be had.
So roll your save. Message me. Let me know what you get. And unfortunately, we do have to go towards Chameno. Chameno, what do you do?
I am going to hack and slash at its legs again.
Okay, roll me to hit.
15 to hit.
15 does hit. Roll me damage. If you want, you can try unplugging your camera and then plugging it back in, but I think that might undo some things.
10.
10 damage. As the rhino looks at the illusion and kind of starts backing away from it, you see it's bleeding profusely, and it's just, you pity it. As you gently just place your blade in between its throat, slash deeply, kind of hitting bone, and then having your sword move up and then down, and then release as it starts running a little bit behind before finally stumbling and officially dying. As the entire crowd starts cheering and screaming, as you see your Sayter friend, oh there you go, jump down and just scream, Z square plus 3! And everybody cheers, Z, Z, and you hear others, squared, squared. And as you look onto the balcony with Ruth Lunius is looking at you guys, shakes barely his head, and you can easily tell Chameno that he's looking right at you, as if he just like acknowledged. As he gets up, and you start seeing people go into the Colosseum to start putting nets over the rhino to start dragging its carcass behind. You see people putting hooks on it and start moving it. As the young boys go over to you guys. Okay, come here. Is he gonna die? And looks towards Asterion.
Am I?
I would say for right now, I need you to roll me another death save. If you get a 10 or higher, you succeed and you come back up. Because we have 2 successes.
No.
Okay, so he is not moving, guys. What do you guys do?
Oh my god, do we have any, like...
I'm going to lay on hands the shit out of him.
Okay, how much are you healing him for?
10.
Alright. As a bolt of pure light hits you, and you just open your eyes to just pure whiteness, and oh, it's just that guy.
So he's okay?
He's fine. He's at 10 HP now.
Alright.
Yeah, Chameno, I think, loaded all his healing into him.
Would I comprehend that the illusion that I just walked past is, in fact, an illusion?
It looks, from your perspective, it looks like Z split himself.
I'm gonna go to slap it on the back and be like, hey, that was alright, and then as my hand goes through it, I'll be like, damn it!
Z...
I snap up, look around for a second, I look at you, and I look at you and I'm like, I feel as if somebody else guided my actions.
You didn't have one!
Before they can drag the rhino away, both Z and the illusion will kind of hop up and like mirrored actions. Just like start showboating and like getting the crowd even more loud.
Okay.
Doing the like almost bordering like WWE hyping up the crowd things.
Performance.
I'm just.
Oh man, what if I don't have that trained?
It would still be a performance. So
okay,
D20 plus your charisma.
At 22.
22.
And I do have it trained.
Okay. I was like, all right, that's cool. Your character. Oh my god, 22. Damn. Oh no, the crowd is loving it. There are people starting to throw rose petals towards the crowd, and you see a cup that crowd of young men and lasses start like hollering and hooting at you and waving. You see most of them are human, a few Leonin and one Sayter amongst the group. They start catcalling you. But as the young lads take you and move you to the layers underneath the Colosseum, as you see the wooden structures again, guarded by soldiers on top, just walking at a like bridges, catwalk style. They take you to a room and ask you to take off weapons and armor before you, as winners, get to go to a different section and eat and dine as victors.
Alright, finally.
Yeah. So,
I hope
that would be tallied as everybody, if you survive, you have earned 10 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to move us to another map, just so it's not the same looking thing as you guys technically. Oh, I need to change y'all's minis because those are not what you guys look like right now. And you're not fighting in the Colosseum, but there'll still be fighting above you, so we're gonna just kind of mute that down low. So, as you're taking to a beautiful laid room, with wooden benches that have a little bit of cushion, oh, did I move you twice? Molasses, I have not grabbed your mini. Okay.
Oh no. There we go.
As I'm just gonna move you guys over here, just to represent where you guys are. As you guys are taken to a different section, you see warm baths start being drawn. You see, this isn't the help here is not young orphan children. You see men and women both dressed pretty finely, but still have either a chain or something on them that would give the impression of they're also working out of debt, or they're hired or slaved here. As without even asking and not respecting boundaries at all, you see people grab you and start taking you to directions, either to bathe you, clean you, attend to your wounds. Z, as you see a young man grab you and just take you to a location where he starts stroking you in the face and grabbing some grapes to try to feed you.
Z's about it.
Asterion, as two young women kind of grab you and start taking you to a large bath, where one just kind of gets a chair on top and starts massaging your shoulders as one starts attending to your still gaping wound from the rhino's attack. Chameno, as two men kind of grab you and take you to a location where one starts fanning you and the other one starts taking off your lace shoes and starts giving you a foot massage. Molasses, as a woman kind of grabs you by the hand, it takes you to a nice location out where the sun can definitely hit you, close to some it's not the best, and but for this area is the prettiest location. It has not blossoming well flowers, but at least takes you there. And she grabs a brush and starts attending to your hair. And Zadrith, as a young woman grabs you with a bottle of wine and some odd smell, like to some might be rancid, but it is a very appetizing smell. As you see laid in front of you, badly cooked and wrong ingredient, but it's the thought that counts right now. Some Merfolk cuisine that is technically still raw, but they tried.
I'm gonna look from the bottle of wine to the spread, and I'm gonna say I don't know which is more poisonous at this point, but and then look to the lady and say, "Thank you so much."
As you see in this location, 7 more individuals, a team of people who, as the placard of wood is placed on you again to identify you as a team, you see one with a gold circle that's looking at you guys. Every single one has wine, except for one who has just a ceramic clay drinking dispenser. You might think tea. It's hot for sure. As they start drinking and kind of tip over to you, you see a group of Leonin that each have different emblems on them, but they're conversing amongst each other, and they're definitely making sure that there's a circle between them. It's making sure that nobody gets to peek in on their conversation, as every now and then they kind of just growl as somebody comes in and just feeds them meat. As you guys are earning a short rest for sure, and you are being treated as victors, champions. You have entertained the crowd, and they have loved you. What do you guys do? Yes, Asterion. And then,
after hearing Zadrith say that this stuff doesn't know which is more poisonous, Asterion doesn't eat anything that he's like given, and now he's like really paranoid about the person fixing his wound, and he's like watching them like a hawk.
I said it more jokingly than anything. I don't know if Asterion would interpret that, but
you roll me perception, Asterion.
Ooh. 15.
Okay. The one who's attending to your wound, you see her. You feel that she might be used to it, and she's definitely not intimidated by a man of your size.
I'm not like mean mugging her.
Yeah.
I'm just like, are you like doing what you're supposed to be doing? Like,
it looks like she is, but there's still a sense of precaution that you should probably take. You feel. And Zadrith.
As I go to start digging in, is the woman stepping away from me, or is this like my attendant? I don't.
It doesn't really seem to be like there's attendants per se. As you see, many people kind of go in and out, but for you, there is a notable. They're here for you, and you kind of feel that unless you dismiss them or go, they're gonna stay slightly out of sight.
As I am chowing down, I'm just gonna look to her and be like, "So I lost 2 arrows in that fight. Any chance you could restock my quiver down in the armory while before the next fight?"
I'll see what I can do.
I mean, if it's beyond you, no worries. But ammunition's important. I like to make sure I'm well stocked.
I'll see what I can do. And she kind of just bows and like walks backwards as she's still bowing, and goes over to one of the fences. What about the rest of you guys?
Can I do a short rest to recover my spell
Yeah,
slot?
yep. You guys right now are definitely doing short rest.
I don't believe short rest recovers spell slots though.
Or for arcane recovery does for wizards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know what level they got arcane recovery.
I believe since she is level 2, I don't recall.
It says up to a combined level of 1 and none can be 6 levels.
Okay, so you can recover 1 level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Alright. As you do so, and for those that took damage, you can definitely roll hit die to recover HP. Yes, I believe someone had their hand up. If not,
Yeah, I'll ask the lady who's brushing me about like the flora and fauna of the area. You know how long she's been working here, and general history and stuff.
roll me a persuasion to see how charming you are to her.
I am not that
Aren't centaurs kind of tall?
Well, yeah,
Like-
she's tall.
11 total.
Total? Okay. As first she looks at you. I don't know what that word means. What's fauna?
Oh, I gestured to the flowers.
Oh yeah, we have yellow ones, and sometimes they bring in the red colored ones. I water them. They tell me I water them too much.
They look alright.
As for matches, you guys did really well. They'll probably pair you up with something that, as she kind of looks around, and you see that she's eyeing as a guard, just like walking above, as you see some of the sand kind of sprinkled down. Since the Colosseum is extremely sandful, sometimes it just starts trickling down into even the nice area that you guys are in. As she kind of waits for the guard to leave, they're probably going to pair you up with something that you fought so you can get another win. I heard the crowd. They tend to do that. And then they're going to give you something that will kill you in the last one. That's how it goes with new ones. So, rest tonight and the next night, because they might be your last. And she says it almost like this is routine for her, and you're getting to feel that your death means really little to her. This is just a job.
What are the things that can kill us?
And she kind of like, you see her eyes moving towards Leonin.
Oh. Alright.
As you see these lion folk, these large men and women that are the main population within the city.
Can I cast True Strike on the Leonin?
You can, but you're going to be casting a spell.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but you're still casting a spell
Okay.
within a neutral area territory.
Oh, I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, it might be perceived as a threat.
Okay.
Okay. I actually have a question about that.
Yeah.
If I do something that's not an aggressive thing, but is still a spell cast.
You'll have to see.
Okay.
Just hear with precaution. You guys are fairly intelligent individuals. That's all I will say.
Z is gonna go hide himself behind Asterion's bulk.
Okay. Roll me stealth.
I don't know how necessarily stealthy. He's just putting like his back. He's putting Asterion's bulk between his back and the rest of mainly the Leonins.
Okay.
And he's gonna. There's some kind of candles or torches or something.
It's actually just naturally lit with the open windows here, and just the light up.
Would I have my component pouches on me?
No, you were stripped from everything, and just giving cloth and a wooden necklace to identify you guys as a team.
I think you did say though that they didn't take his instruments because they didn't perceive them as weapons.
That's true. You do have your instruments. You did persuade them to let you keep your instrument. That is true.
Sorry,
also yeah.
My headset died right as you went to answer.
You do not have your components, but you do have your instrument, which Molasses. Keep note of that because your spells are limited to only verbal or hand gestured spells, because you would need your arcane focus for the rest of them. Anything that requires components, because you are only in cloth. So you do have your instruments, which. For you, that's your focus. Could be your focus.
Okay. So do I need the components?
Unless it has material cost to it, that is up to your discretion. You have
okay,
your instrument, you have your focus.
It's just a pinch of soot and salt,
Yes.
and like there's food, so I could get the salt.
Yeah, you can. So that is for my games. Those are just roleplay purposes. Unless it specifically says like 100 gold worth of diamond, then you need that diamond.
Okay. Then he'll actually, instead of hiding behind Asterion necessarily, he'll just kind of turn his ear towards the Leonins' direction and just start strumming a song and humming along and do comprehend languages to try and understand the Leonin.
Oh. Roll me a deception.
Cool.
Can I aid him in a rather strange way?
You don't know he's doing this.
Oh.
He just grabbed his instrument and started playing and singing.
So it was a nat 20.
Okay.
So my deception would be 26.
It does have verbal and subatomic components, so you could be singing them and strumming your instrument. You did roll a really high deception, which.
And I would be singing.
What's the total? Because that's a number.
26.
26.
I
do have to check.
I will be singing it in Sylvan.
Okay, that is a 21 on their part. So, as you successfully cast it, and Molasses, because of your arcane traditions and training, you get the like, oh, he's pulling a fast one. As do you know Sylvan?
No.
So you don't understand. Okay, you don't understand the language that or what he said, so you have no idea what spell he casted, but he definitely pulled a fast one and casted a spell.
Holy shit! I can understand Leonin.
Okay, then you hear what they're saying. All right. So because I did not count on that, let's. Oh.
I'm sorry, but I just like.
No,
I was
no, you're good. You're good.
I was like,
Of
I
course.
could have sworn I could speak Leonin.
Yeah, I've got common, Minotaur, and Sylvan.
Okay. So Asterion and Z. The conversation goes as follows. So, you think we'll win the next one? As you see one of the smaller ones, crash, of course we will. You know he's putting a good word for us. I bet you'll probably make us fight some new cast here and there to rack up that gold. You see another one just kind of staring off at Asterion. You know that he's staring at you, and Z, you can like follow his eyes. I want that one. He's the biggest thus far. I'll take the second horn as a prize. And then you see one of the smaller ones that looks very, very thin. Kind of looking downward and has his hands and fingers kind of crossed in between laid. You see that he hasn't drinking or eaten anything of the meat that's been passed by. No. The champion has those in mind. I can hear the thoughts from this distance. I don't think we'll see them in combat. Shame. And he kind of looks over to the bigger one. And the only thing that you guys all hear is the laughter and kind of little roars here and just of lion, like echoing and mimicking the deep sounds that they have. As the younger looking one that says apparently he can read minds, and looks towards the one that threatened to take the other horn from Asterion. He stood up after one of the rhino's hits. I think he can take you on, Zagdalil. And he kind of taps, and everybody just starts ripping on him and starts playing around. And just the camaraderie of the insult brings them a little bit of joy. And the conversation goes to the meat here sucks, how much debt they have still to pay. Two of them are here just to help fund what their family's projects are. One is just because he wants the glory.
All right.
Z will start just singing a song off the top of his head.
Okay.
Strumming his instrument. This one will be in Minotaur.
Okay.
As he is kind of just making this a point for Asterion. The title of the piece is "There's More Than One Way to Skin a Cat."
Oh fuck!
Okay.
I perk up and I start tapping my foot.
As you I would like anybody can, but this is specifically because of how the conversation has been going for Asterion and Z to roll in perception, but anyone else can if they so wish. So if you want to roll perception, please roll in perception. And let's go with I'll ask this way. Zadrith, what did you get?
That is a dirty 20.
All right, yeah, for sure. Molasses,
17.
for sure. Chameno,
14.
yep, that's also pass. Asterion,
Nat 20.
of course you do see it. NZ,
Dirty 20.
so you all see, as those that know Minotaur will understand the language and understand the song. Those that don't, as Asterion is just cheerful, enjoying it, and you understand that this is the Minotaur language. You hear the so like you know the tones. But everybody notices that very skinny Leonin, every now and then, almost instinctively, that when Asterion laughs, he laughs too. And you're getting the feeling that maybe he also understands the song quite well.
Z will throw a wink his direction.
He looks at you and shakes his head as a just bonding of like, yeah, they're stupid. I know. So, as the hour progresses, a second hour hits, and a third. Is there anything specific that you guys want to do in the next 2 hours?
I wanted to do one more thing.
Nature check on Leonin?
They would, since nature would be more like of the woods nearby and weather, etc. Since they're a race of people, you can roll me history. Is there anything specific that you're trying to discern from them?
Weaknesses? A history of
Sure.
their losses?
Roll me history. Also, do note that this would be what you've known from the last century. Or last age, sorry. What did you get?
13?
You would know one thing. They are proud individuals who are trying to earn back their name. And from the looks of it, that's what you knew. But from the looks of it, it looks like they definitely have.
Okay.
Yes, Zadrith, and then we'll go to Asterion.
So as the merriment continues, Z, I assume, continues just cracking off songs left and right. I hadn't opened the wine yet, but as I finish my meal, and go to crack the bottle. I'm going to fire off in Thieves' Cant, just generally. What I say is thanks for the food, but what my implication is I'm blessing Farika, and as I crack open the wine.
Okay. As you do so, and you take a pause to look around, nobody is any wiser.
Tough crowd.
Also, probably expected. Thieves' Cant is not a widely known language. Maybe even more secretive than Druidic. So, Asterion?
In the time that's like passed, I've used like that time to like individually like kind of tell, I guess, Molasses, Chameno, and Zadrith like, hey, don't trust the cats. Like, and is like basically in so much as words as I can without like being too noticeable about it.
Okay.
But like not all at once, just like in the 2 hours, like if they like come near me and like, or I get a chance to like, or they're like, or I just like, hey, what's up? Like,
I would walk by and ask how you're doing. Like, that was a good hard hit from the fucking rhino. I want to make sure you're okay.
You do have what would be the closest thing to like a tourniquet around, and it will, because you'll be there for 3 hours. Anyone who has medicine trained at all, notice that not that maybe the people who are changing the bandages know what they're doing necessarily, as more as they're being told what to do. As by the like end of the 3rd hour, it actually does get changed again, as the blood kind of starts seeping a little bit through it.
Do we like heal him? Does anyone know any healing spells?
He was healed by Chameno, and you did take a short rest. If you want to use hit die, you can for sure.
Will, you also haven't used your second wind yet.
cool, good to know.
Yeah, you went down before I had an opportunity. Like, I was assuming surviving the first hit, I would have second winded you, but you didn't survive the first hit.
Just if for the sake of early levels, hit die. You are all level 2 characters, so you all technically have 2 hit die, 1 per each class. So, like example, Asterion, you have 2 d10s because you are a 2nd level fighter. During a short rest, you can roll up to 2d10 to recover, and it's a d10 plus your con modifier, and you can choose after each roll if you want to continue doing so. Before the end of the day, so a long rest, you will recover half your hit die expended. So if you use both of them today, and then anything happens tomorrow morning, you'll wake up with 1 hit die left, because you recover half of your hit die. So, keep that in mind. Keep track of that. You have definitely earned your short rest. So please, if you need to roll HP for hit die for recovery, please do so. As Sarah, you're bruised, and this is gonna hurt, and it's gonna be awkward to walk here and there. Well, sorry, to like laugh.
Quick question.
Yes.
Before, so I went to 0, and how much health did he add to my
10.
thing?
So you're at
He
10.
added 10?
So from 0 to, so you're at 10.
Okay, so I roll. I'm just going to use 1 hit die. I rolled an 8 plus 3, so I'm at 21 out of 22.
All right, then then you're really good. You're still you still have the injury on you. It was magically healed, so it's probably not gonna leave a terrible scar, but it was a hard hit. As on the 3rd hour,
he's just lucky I didn't charge him first.
Yeah, I was actually looking at you. Probably could have used your horn on him. He is only 1 size category larger, so theoretically you could have used it on him.
I could have.
You rolled a 6 on initiative though, which was
He tried to use it on yours, but you were not pushed or knocked prone, so you stay strong.
After Z finishes poking playful barbs at the other groups in the room in various languages, whatever common celebratory bar song that is one of those everyone just tends to sing along type things.
Yeah, you're singing Journey. Got it.
Yeah, he'll start doing one of those just to try and get everyone in a good mood.
Would it be from the 4th age?
Yeah, technically it would be. You do
Okay,
see the
they're
couple-
timeless classics,
Yeah.
dog.
As a timeless classic gets played and people start cheering, and you see a very familiar young boy kind of go to you. Your last match of the night is you're the last one for today. He looks at everybody and then looks at Asterion and then looks at your wounds. Okay, come on, follow me. As you see, yeah. mhm.
Did we get the boy's name before?
You have not.
I'll ask him his name.
It's Ron.
Okay.
Ron.
Ron. R-O-N. Ron.
Okay.
Like Officer Ron.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Zeal throw in a thing for like, yeah, can we get some cheers for all of the great people here helping us between the fights and all that?
Okay, I'll ask people to cheer for you.
No, he'll throw that into a song as he's
okay.
following the boy out of the room.
As he's getting cheered up and his wound. As you guys are exiting, you see one man with his eye banded over, still kind of bleeding through it. You see his arm freshly ripped off and has a wrap around it. He is not looking well at all. And you see a couple of bodies being dragged over to the corner and just being thrown in a pit as you hear lions just demolish those bodies.
Z will, with no regard for common decency and conversation, turn to the rest of his group and go, man, he's seen better days. And emphasis on the scene.
And as you kind of see the guy just go... as the door gets locked in...
Asterion heartily laughs.
Are we being re-equipped at this point?
You
Because
are being re-equipped, and that lady does not show up, but there are 2 arrows laid on a table in the middle of you guys being able to re-equip.
Okay, sweet. I get my 2 arrows back.
And also just letting you know, Asterion, because I know you came a little bit late. This is still the same day. I know it's been a month for us, RIL, but it's still the same day. You've used your intelligence modifier is, I believe, a +2.
I'm sorry, my what modifier?
Intelligence modifier.
Oh, that's a good question.
So on your...
Yeah.
Okay, so as a reaction, you still have 1 more charge of a d6 to use. If someone attacks you, you can release it as a reaction. And that's when you guys combine your mass together. Keranos' bond, his blessing, his gift.
Now I'm glad I didn't use it in the first fight. You're welcome.
So, as you guys are prepping and gearing up, putting on your armor, your equipment, giving you guys about... you guys notice that you were being rushed. And 10 minutes might have been an exaggeration on how much time you guys had to gear up and go and fight. You guys feel that it's been like almost 20 minutes and no one's come to get you. And you also notice that your room's a little bit bigger than the first one.
I shrug and take my time.
As you do, you see the bard, the Sayter, who was the MC. Alright, you guys did good. So let's go. Z squared plus 3. He kind of leans over to you guys. Come on, good. So it's going to be the same thing as last time. It's going to charge in. You guys make a show about it. I will say, depending on how much you guys cheered, we can put a couple more gold in for you. And it has thick hide. So, have fun with that. And he kind of goes over through like a side door. You see that his head kind of tilts in, and as soon as he comes out, you hear the cheers as the Colosseum starts shaking around you. And for a couple of seconds, it almost feels like the entire room is going to cave in with just the stomping all around. But it's holding steady. As we're going to switch to the next map. Yep.
Before we walk through,
Sure, yes.
I'm going to give Z the flask of alchemist fire out of my bag.
Alright, Z, you're handing an flask of alchemist fire.
Seems like That'll do better with you.
Sweet.
As this boy is no longer here, we can take off these markers from you. You are not bloody nor on death saves. As yep, if you guys move yourselves here from this location, as I bring a little bit of that GM layer.
Z will actually be standing one step back from the rest of the group.
As will I.
Okay.
Just as a precaution.
No problem. As you
take a step
guys
forward.
see the crowd cheering and chanting as you from the roars and just the cheerfulness of everybody here, you actually could not tell what the announcer was saying. All you heard was 3 as the doors opened up. And as they do, you hear it as the sand around you starts moving a little bit. Yes.
Can I do a showboaty thing as we walk in?
What's up? Yeah, please.
Z will walk in, strike a full-on JoJo pose, and just Eldritch Blast into the air.
As you do, you see a couple of guards kind of like reach over for a lance, and then as they see the bolt go up in the air, people start cheering. You're definitely getting a little fan base right now with the younger crowd. As you hear this as it kind of starts busting through the gate as the wooden beam in front of it cracks. Asterion?
I was gonna say I also wanted to like showboat through, like holding my maul and my great axe and just be like banging them above my head as I like walk in.
People definitely cheer. You see that already the ground has been littered with a couple of rose petals. As what you guys see is a huge animal with stoned skin all around its back. Huge protruding spikes on its neck and on its head, as it has this long, maybe 7 to 9 foot long tail with, from your perspective, a stone attached to the tail itself. As I need all of you to roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Let's see what you get.
16.
Alright, keep those to yourself really quick. As Ankylosaurus is put into the arena. A huge beast, a dinosaur. Yep.
Oh, me.
I will
That's your favorite dinosaur.
I will show you guys an image that I do not know if it's copywritten because I don't know if it's from D&D or not. So I mean, that's pretty much the image of the dinosaur, but I definitely like this version a little bit better for you guys. So, as this large spiked shelled creature that looks something between a rhinoceros and a turtle, with a stone club tail, comes in and it starts charging towards you guys. Initiative. As I move this guy over here. Okay. 20 plus. Okay. That's fine. Let's the 15 to 20.
It's 15 here.
Okay.
16.
All right. Asterion goes first, and then Zadrith. 10 to 15.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh no.
No.
The Ankylosaurus got an 11. All right. The 5 up.
I got a 5.
I got a fucking 6.
All right, Chameno, you're not going last. Z, what did you get?
I've got 4 final offer.
Okay. Alrighty then. As the crowd cheers, as this Ankylosaurus starts moving, its tail cracking the stone behind it. With that, Asterion, what do you do?
Well, 1 second.
You guys should still have control of your characters, but for some reason you don't. Please let me know.
That's dashable.
Yeah, it's not letting me move the beast token off the page.
Yeah,
I've learned my
unfortunately that
lesson
one.
from last time, and I'm not gonna take it lying down this game.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the initiative here, and I'm gonna charge right back. I'm gonna use my dash action to close the distance.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use basically my goring rush. So if I use my dash action to move at least 20 feet, you can make 1 melee attack with my horns as a bonus.
Yes, and using your movement obviously to make the distance.
Yeah. So it's 1d6.
Alright, roll me to hit.
And actually, can't I? 1 second, let me move myself.
I don't need these 8s, I need these 6s.
Come on. Nat 20.
Ooh, roll me to confirm. So roll d20 again, let me know what the number is.
Oh my gosh, new dice.
Ooh.
13.
Okay, so you still crit, so you automatically hit, and you will do double the dice damage. So your weapon, roll that die again. So you're using your
My horns.
Oh, okay, so that's
for goring rush, you have to use your horns. So it's 1d6 plus 5.
So it'll be 2d6 plus 5, because the dice double, not the modifier.
15 in total.
Okay, as you hear Asterion just charge in, use his horn to hit it as the Ankylosaurus headbutts you at the same time. It feels like you just charged at stone. He has a hard head. And you said 15, right?
Yep.
I mean, that would have killed any man and concussed those that could barely withstand it. It's looking strong. Alright, that's a hard hit. Anything else?
I just didn't want it to charge, so.
I mean, it's definitely going to look at you first.
That's the point.
Alrighty, with that, it is Zadrith's turn. What do we do?
Hey, so Asterion, great accidental, assist play. You're flanking, right?
Technically?
Okay, sweet. I am going to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Show me range. Show me range. 80-foot good range. It's definitely.
Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to take a shot with a short bow saying, fuck it, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. See what the exact
That
distance
is a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll me damage.
Sure, so that's 1. Or it's 2d6 plus 3. Oh, dagnabbit. 8. That's 11 points piercing.
11 points of piercing damage as the arrow goes right underneath, barely missing its exterior shell all over. You said 11, correct?
11, correct.
Okay, making sure. It's a good hit. You're like, that could have killed anyone here. Okay, it's strong. It's thick. In more ways than one. Anything else?
Can I prepare a dash because I have dash as a bonus action?
No, you can only prepare actions.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm good.
Alright. Ankylosaurus. With the pre-roll, that is a dirty 20. I'm assuming that hits you, Asterion.
Yep.
Okay, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. as that is stupidly almost maxed out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
25.
You are not knocked prone, but that is 26 points of damage.
Oh my
As just
goodness!
hits you, and from the looks of it, it just knocks you down.
Yeah, I'm. That's all my health. That's more than my health.
Yeah, so you are at death saves. I literally almost maxed out except for 1 die. And that is quite a few dice of attacking. So, as it does that, you just hear it. This is going to move 5. Move right there.
I can't logically blame Ryan this time, but I will if you want me to.
Alrighty, with that, it is Chameno's turn. What do we do?
I'm gonna make it halfway to Asterion and hit this thing.
Alright.
Attempt to hit this thing, for sure. That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits. As you do know that each challenge is supposed to be harder and harder. So keep that in mind.
12.
12 points of damage. As thank you for the math. As you run up to it, noting where the arrow hit underneath his belly, kind of slide and arc your blade downwards and then up as you gash right underneath its chest and then on its where its shoulder would connect, and you have just made it bloodied. All right. Anything else?
Can I use the rest of my movement?
You can. How much more movement do you have?
Like 5.
Yeah, you can. You can move 5 feet. Yes, then that is fine. All right, Molasses, your turn.
Great. I am going to.
Okay. You see Molasses run to the other side and start galloping.
And then I am going to do magic missile.
All right, roll me damage.
Can I like aim for its mouth?
Sure. As you from your wand, missiles flare up. As we like to say, a brah.
The magic missile is 3 missiles at 1d4 plus 1.
Per missile, yeah.
So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 total?
Yeah.
Is that including the +1 for each?
Yes.
Okay. As the missiles flare out from the wand, hitting it in its mouth. It's still kicking. As you move, did that anything else? Anything you want to say?
No.
All right. Z, you're next. What do you do? You're muted. I'm sorry.
If it ain't fixed, don't break it. I will actually cast Minor Illusion again.
Oh no!
And I will put... I can do a 5x5. I will put a 5x5, what looks like block of stone.
Okay.
Go away, roller. Here.
Are you giving me imaginary cover?
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
As a 5x5 footstone raises right in front of you, Zadrith.
Now there's somewhere for you to hide.
Yeah, because I'm not getting up anytime soon.
Good. You get an extra 20.
Hey,
Don't
you
give
did
up
that-
on me.
You did better than round 1. You gotta hit it. You gotta hit it. These are just beefy beefy boys.
These are extremely dangerous creatures, yes.
And
Hey, I ate his attack. That's better than one of you guys eating it.
That's fair.
darn it, that's a full action. Never mind. I was gonna vicious mockery the thing,
Yeah,
but I guess that's it for me now.
Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
I'm just.
Also a full action.
Oh, I thought that was a bonus. Might be.
All right. So we move to top of the round. Asterion, roll me a death saves. Roll me a d20, no pluses. Let me know what you rolled. Then just text me or message me. Unless it's a nat 20, then you're up by 1. As that you see your friend knocked down, hard hit to the sternum. Looks like he's bleeding out. All right. Yes.
Actually, could I use a? Does Bardic Inspiration help with death saving throws? Because it says on a saving throw.
I believe it does not, but I can double check in a second.
Okay.
I'll check now.
Zadrith, it's your turn, so.
I'm gonna inspire Asterion either way with my bonus action on that turn.
And my action's pretty simple. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna move around this imaginary cover, assuming that I know it's cover. Chameno has flanking.
Chameno is there. You.
I'm gonna take another shot. Let's see.
Oh yeah, it is legal. It is considered as safe. So yes, you can use an inspiration with the death save.
Cool.
That is another 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll me damage.
It's 2d6 plus.
I feel like y'all are gonna kill it before I get back up again.
There are quite a bit of hitters, and
I'm maxed.
It has only one hard hit.
It's fine, but when we get to the final round, they won't know what to expect from you.
God, I hope so, because I'm like shit.
That is that is 15 points piercing. I'm
Oh
maxed
my
out.
god.
I mean, I feel like you're doing your job as a frontline tank, though.
Yeah, sorry. These guys hit hard. Like it's a minimal damage will bloody any one of you. If I roll 1. As you get hit hard, as it tries to look towards you, and the arrow goes right into its ear and kind of gets lodged and broken as you see it Chameno just get shattered inside its mouth, inside of its head. Good hit, but it's still kicking, still alive.
Oof. And then I guess I'll use this imaginary cover for what it's worth. I bonus action move here and hide.
Okay, it's going to use a tail attack towards you, Chameno. And that is a 21 to hit. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Oh, that's a 23 on the hide, by the way.
Okay. 18. You are not pushed. Not prone. As you take... That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage. As the tail hits, cracks part of your armor, lifts you in the air for a bit before you land on the ground, and it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another hit.
Alright, roll me to hit.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits, roll me damage.
Oh no, that is a 24 to hit.
That hits 4 more points harder.
9.
9. As you're up in the air, as you grab your blade, stab it right into its head, move it and spin around. You see that the creature is still up and standing as you kind of notice that your feet have not touched the ground, and you kind of use but it's not threatening, as you kind of use your body weight to lean over, pull your blade out, and just gently touch the ground as it's stuck in the air for a couple of seconds before just naturally, slowly falls to the ground dead. I need Asterion to, at this moment, roll me a death save.
Nat 20. This die is my favorite die. You're never going away blue and
as
black
the
guy.
creature hits the ground and shakes, and you're just like, oh, where is it? And you're like, oh, fuck, I'm on the ground again.
It's like, again? Like,
as it falls to the ground, I'm gonna look over at Asterion to make sure he's okay.
Oh, he looks like he's ready to fight.
I think all my ribs are broken, but I'll still mess something up. Let me at him.
What?
I can still fight. I'm like hobbling. I'm like holding my maul and like climbing to my feet on my like maul. Like
As
Once
the
I see that he's okay, I'm
he
gonna
looks
take my sword out of his head
okay.
and hold it up and say, "For Helios!"
As the entire arena yells Heliod.
In support of that, I am literally jumping on top of the fallen beast's back, ripping the arrow out of its, the first arrow that didn't shatter out of it, holding it up and shouting, "Are you not entertained?"
As the crowd cheers and cheers and cheers. As you don't see the announcer, and it's a rush of energy just hearing the crowd cheer for you. You know, they're cheering Z squared plus 3, but it gives a set pride to you guys as 5 minutes of just cheering and yelling. You're not interrupted.
While he does his thing, Z will kind of knee slide up behind it and just fire blasts into the air from behind him to just like set the scene.
As at the 5-minute mark, you Molasses will be the first to see, and the rest of you guys, as you see the bard is just like, Sayter, I keep calling him a bard, but the Sayter's just like, looks at it, and then Molasses, you see that he, as the fireworks appear, he kind of grabs over one of the kids and starts talking, and he starts shaking his head, and then he starts writing it down like he's taking notes from you now of how to entertain the crowd. And after the 5 minutes, you see the Sayter just jump down, speak loudly with a powerful magnifying magic here. The last match of the night! And everybody just cheers. Tomorrow, something special. When the sun is at the highest, Z squared plus 3. In a new arena, new elements, challenges are champion, and silence. And then you hear a roar from the chair made out of gold as Ruthlunius is growling and echoes and amplifies throughout the Colosseum as everyone just sits there, looks at each other, and everybody starts cheering.
Is everyone okay with me upsetting the champion a little bit?
Oh no.
only if I get to cut off the tail of this creature and take it with me.
I would also like to upset the champion.
Okay.
What do you guys? What is your last action before we go on break? What do you guys do?
This time in common, Z will pull out his instrument and start singing. There's the song. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Oh no!
I cut off the tail of that creature and I'm taking it with me.
I am going to look over at the champion, attempt to make eye contact with him.
Oh, you make it quite easily now. As Asterion just like, oh god, it's thick. It takes like 4 hacks before you're able to like cut off the chunk of the tail, and it's heavy.
As I have eye contact with him, I'm gonna hold up my sword and cast Divine Favor.
Okay. As I need to refresh my mind on what Divine Favor is.
Weird flex, but okay. Go on.
Yeah.
I'm still
As
standing
your prayer
on top of
empowers
this
you with
bastard.
Divine
Showboat.
Radiance, your weapon attacks will deal an extra d4 radiant damage on the hit. Concentration up to a minute. As you do, and your blade just shines. You said he looks at you, and from this distance, which is quite far, you can see that he kind of like snarls, and you see the large canines and just turns away as the cloak billows up. And you see that the people that were there, like waiting on hand, look a bit intimidated and start running towards him, almost like to please him. And with that, as a treasure gets collected, you guys will definitely deserve a long rest after this. Get a good night's sleep. And we'll come back in 15 minutes. So,
wait, did we get 10 gold? Or
you have been added 10 gold to your win pile, yes.
I'd like to do one quick thing before we go on break, as we're being taken back to the armorer to be disarmed. And that's, I'm gonna look to Z and say, and then look to Chameno and say, Chameno, what was that thing you passed, Z? The alchemist fire? I think you said it was?
Yeah.
Could I see that for a second? Just a quick second. And as we're being disarmed, I'm going to whip out a poisoner's kit and see if I can apply the alchemist's fire to a single arrow. Just as a test. I'm not trying to use up the item, I just want to see if
Wouldn't that be... Wouldn't...
If you uncork it.
Before anything happens, and don't say any words, I want, and I know you don't have it trained, so all of this is just intelligence. Roll me a d20 plus intelligence, Zadrith.
Well, I was going to say, since he's already rolling, wouldn't that have been better to attempt, like, when we're getting ready for the fight?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
You want to do it later?
I'll do it. I'll try it later.
Okay. What did you get on the roll?
That is a 13.
Okay. Keep a die at a 13, and remind me in case I forget, because we're going on break.
Okay.
And to answer your question, yes, extra gold has been added to your pile.
Yay!
Didn't we get like extra for like more than 10 for rousing up the crowd?
Yes.
How much did we get?
They have not told you. They just told you 110.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to be adding these 10.
Yeah, do not add it just
No,
yet.
they're not handing us gold until we're done.
You need to live first before you get the gold. But good. It's that is important. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Jesus, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm coming at you, just telling you there's some cool things that you can get. Like this mask, for instance. You can also get something like this shirt right here with our logo on it. You can't have this one needs to be washed. There's also things that you can get with our logo on it as well, like a sticker. You can get a button if you want to. I don't know, I ain't your mama. You can get a cool book, look at this. That's Wes, when this got inside him. That's not provocative. Just letting you guys know that I'm breaking the fourth wall here. You can get stuff. You can go down below and you can like type and go to TeePublic and get some cool things. Like this shit right here. You can get anything you want except for the things that we don't have. You can't get those there. And just if you want to be a cool bro and you want to like, I don't know, subscribe or it's a couple bucks a month and it comes to us and it's really, really cool. Well, I'm done breaking the fourth wall. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be a DM now. Beat.
That's why it's
All right, bye guys. We're just gonna leave.
We're done. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh my god!
It's right there. Just turn around. Just turn around.
That's my wife. We pronounce her name in the appropriate lizard tongue is Dadi.
Daddy?
Dadi. Alright. Oh no, squid! Oh no, gross! Jeremiah, no!
I just got up here!
Nothing wrong with that.
So I this.
And your moves are the same as they've always were. I've been staring, I know. Big and beautiful.
Wow. Oh my.
Because, you know, sometimes friendships require having to give people space, so you don't have to always constantly be breathing down their neck and, like, having to always be pestering and responding to every little thing. You know, it's almost as if you're individual people that have your own lives.
Hey, stop projecting. It's yours time. I can build this. Hey, should I? Hey, I got 3 Molotovs. I'm ready for war.
Bro, who has time for math at a time like this?
Wes, I need you to stop counting, please.
I gotta go find a Sharpie.
Bye-bye.
This is gonna be like that time I passed out at the football party, except with smiles instead of dicks.
Oh my.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Run!
Oh my god, yes! Yes! Fucking
Run!
do it!
I don't even know where to run!
Run upstairs! Upstairs? Where are we going?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Is that the front door?
Yeah! Hit it!
Exit! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, tickle him there. That's where he. Oh, he likes it. Look, he's blushing. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stare into his eye, Jeremiah. You gotta stare into his eyes. Your face.
Run. Move.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
You done fucked up now, boys.
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. I pressed him.
Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Right now. You're gonna lose if you vote for me. I'm not lying to you, Nev. This is 100% me, Jeremiah, not Carabao.
I got something to say.
It's Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. It's Zermacen.
Jesus
Neff,
wins.
if you win,
Jesus
Jess,
wins.
if you win, I swear to God,
Jesus wins.
It's not me!
it's Neff.
Jesus!
Fucking
It's me!
She's evil.
God damn it! I thought it was you for real.
Own worst enemy!
I'm going to fucking
God damn
walk to
it!
Houston, and I'm gonna throw Jesus into a fucking air duct.
It was Jesus' fault.
I was just
How was it my fault?
sorry! Sorry, I don't like
I don't-
my friends.
Demi Doodle time.
Wait,
And okay.
Action.
Jess, we have this issue where you actually fuck me over during editing more than actually helping.
So sorry.
Oh my God, the dragon.
See, look, I lift the tarp and there's a dragon underneath.
And the producers of this movie, who are incredibly talented in their own right, absolutely decided to just kind of go on their own little fantasy and totally take the imagination component of it that you would have playing the game and make it real.
When there's trouble, if you just come and make it possible.
We're so out of focus.
Yeah, that's fine. It's anarchy. We're not.
Anarchy.
We're not gonna.
Hey guys, welcome to Come Roll With Us. Come hang out with us. Welcome to our Magic Night stream, where we play Magic.
And probably don't put it on YouTube because we always end up saying stupid shit.
Oh, go away!
Joker, let
are back. As you guys haul off your treasure, haul off another victory. Oops, that's not on it. I do want this though. As the night hits, you're not taken to celebration area. You're taken to the common area, but everyone else goes to sleep. The guards start taking turns and watching and patrolling. You no longer have the beautiful food and wine or the children to attend anything for you. You're giving back your plain clothes, your wooden necklace to identify you as a group. The moonlight starts hitting, the stars glisten around. Is there anything specific you guys want to do this night?
Yeah, I want to ask what the hell. I thought we were victors.
Nobody seems to mind or pay any attention. As you see, even people that have won previously, or people that were in the victor's area, here with you in the commons. You're getting the feeling that at night everybody just sleeps together.
Ooh woo.
So, anything specific you guys want to do? Or shall we move forward to the next day?
I'm gonna eat some of my dinosaur tail and, go to bed.
Don't have any. They would have definitely taken that and put it in your possessions.
Well, can I at least say that I have a chunk of it? Well,
You could have probably grabbed a little bit and just munch on it as you were being kicked into the plain area with everybody else, the common area.
Do we at least get fed?
No, you actually were not fed. You will be fed tomorrow morning.
We get the continental breakfast, but
You get continental breakfast, and you would have gotten food for winning, being the victor.
2 meals a day. Seems pretty good for arena combat.
That's why you gotta take stuff from your kills, like I do.
I'm just picturing Asterion just munching raw meat.
Well, see, that's like Minotaurs can eat raw meat and stuff like that.
That's fair.
I'm gonna find a kind of isolated corner.
You would not have anything with you. Nothing.
Asterion pulls
the only
off
food
a
that you would have had would have been of this.
dinosaur, hands it to you.
You had a piece of rotten dinosaur flesh molasses that Asterion snuck in.
It's not rotted.
Yeah, it's fresh. It's fresh
sure.
off the body.
It is fresh off the body. Excuse me. What am I thinking?
It is raw though.
I will look to
dinosaur
Molasses
meat.
and say, "You gonna eat that?" Just kind of eye it a little bit.
Can I start a little fire?
How? And with what?
Are there any sticks around?
Roll a perception. You don't see anything. You see a lot of brick and stone and sand, unfortunately.
I take a tentative bite. Can centaurs eat raw meat?
Yes. Will your body digest it properly? Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I thought Centaur. That's an interesting question. I know Minotaurs do.
I have resistance to poison, so.
How much?
14.
14? It does not taste good at all for your palate. You don't feel ill. For you, it's at the moment the mentality that getting over it is definitely the obstacle. Right now, you feel fine.
Who was eyeing it?
That would be me.
Alright, I give it to you. Go at it.
I'll also take a tentative bite and just look to the Minotaur and say, "Cheers!"
As you do, also roll me Constitution saving throw.
Even with poison resistance,
You
I
are
would
resistant
assume.
to poison does not mean you're resistant to food poisoning.
Oh, that's fair. Oof. That's a 6.
You don't like it. It's rough. The texture is like chewing the toughest jerky ever, but it has a slimy texture to it afterwards. It's all sorts of everything wrong.
Can I try to spit it out?
You don't feel ill, but it's not going down naturally. You're gonna have to force it. But if you spit it out,
I
you
look
spit it
at
out.
you like, and I'm like, did you just spit it out? Like,
I just,
that's the perfect.
sorry, I can't digest it as well as I thought.
I'm like,
I'm gonna hand it back to him and be like, my dearest, I'm just gonna like hunch and say, I'm sorry, I mean no disrespect, but thought I could handle it. Nah,
I take it and I just like eat it like right there, just.
Yeah, you're eating your fresh raw dinosaur flesh. As the night continues, pretty solitary and lonely. Most of people stick to themselves. As you guys definitely deserve your long rest after the hard fights. So, you recover your full HP, cover all your spells. If you need to exchange them or anything, please do so. If you've used any hit die, you recover half your hit die. As the morning hits, and you're all greeted with breakfast. Mush! With the side of water and sand.
Sand? They fed us sand?
There's sand in the water.
Oh. It
Does
just
not
got
look-
that little...
Does not look intentional.
That's okay. I'm gonna pour out my water as libation.
Okay. As it's with some better technically than some peasants, but you're used to better. As the hours pass by, fight after fight, the hearing of the crowd above you roar and cheer, seeing death after death, animals slain, man and beast entertaining.
Oh, I tell the people what I learned from my peasant girl that was brushing my hair.
No?
She thinks that we're probably gonna have to fight those. Oh wait, y'all already there.
They weren't there for the conversation, but it would have been something idle that you would have definitely mentioned to them.
We appreciate it. Knowledge is power, yo.
As it's very strange. You see the sun rising and rising, about to hit its peak. You don't hear the Colosseum cheering. You don't hear anything. Really, you see men moving. You hear Roman perception, everybody.
All right, blue black. Ooh.
19. Okay, that's a pass.
23.
23 passes. Chameno?
9.
9 does not. Asterion?
7.
7 does not. Z?
16.
16 passes. As so Zadrith, Z, and Molasses, you guys hear the of construction. You definitely hear hammering. And Zadrith, you hear the very familiar sound of water splashing to fill up a volume of space. So something's happening definitely above you. And the arena is being prepped.
I'm just going to say as I hear the water rushing. They turned the arena into a lake up there.
As about 2 or 3 hours of just construction, and eventually towards the last maybe half hour, Chameno and Asterion, you guys will be able to hear it.
You have my beetle.
No, tell it to stop.
You destroyed him.
Oh. Did your beetles follow me from your apartment? Oh my god. Alright, cool. I have beetles now. Great. Lovely. Extra protein in your shake. As the sun hits at the highest peak, you see not a common poor boy grab you, but you see a Leonid, a fairly older woman. It's time. Come. As she grabs all of you, and you see that she's taking off every single one of your necklaces. Takes you to a room, much nicer room, actually, with actually comfortable chairs, with all your boxes full of equipment, including your Ankylosaurus is tail in a separate box, Asterion. As you see that she starts praying over you guys, muttering to herself, kind of like waving her hands, dashing bits of oil onto you guys, and then letting you to your whatever, and then she just leaves.
I want to do a perception on that oil.
Sure. Roll perception.
I got a 11.
With an 11, it's nice oil. It smells good. Maybe hints of rosemary in there. You don't see it's suspicious at all.
I make a prayer to...
That definitely, it was... You do know that definitely was not for you. This might have been for her, or for some sort of ceremony within your culture, maybe. Asterion?
I was gonna say, can I like make a little prayer to Eros and
Please
like just I take a moment, like kneel down, like hold my like maul in front of me, and just like, and then I like get up and go about my like thing and get ready and all that shit. You said my tail was in another chest.
Yes, they have all your stuff in boxes, and your trophy from the last fight, it has to have its own. It is quite heavy. I was supposed to Google it, but I was making coffee, of how freaking heavy those things are.
Perfect. Well, I assume like the whole thing is like fairly heavy because I chopped off a big section of it, but my plan is to cut it down to that tail end and see if I can make a hammer out of that.
Do you have smithing tools?
No, this is just going to be a bone thing. I don't even know if it's all connected.
Okay. Oh my god, these things were about 20 feet tall. I don't know how much the tail would weigh. It weighs about 4 tons, so quite a lot.
Well, 4 tons is mostly mass,
Yeah,
or
the tail
like
is
center
a
mass.
lot of mass, yeah.
So I assume I cut off the last, like, just that club part,
I
and
would
like
say at the bare minimum, your tail would weigh about at least 150 pounds.
Deal.
At the very minimal, I'll say the tail would weigh the end of the tail would weigh 150 pounds. Just the stone bit, the solid calcium buildup. And that's probably me being generous, so you can move it with your strength and be restricted, but move it.
As Asterion moves the tail, I'm going to think back to when I took a bite of the meat and noted that it probably didn't taste the best to me due to being raw and everything. A dumb idea is going to spring up.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Asterion, could I borrow that for a little bit? Promise I don't want to bite this time. And
I
tentatively
shave
pull out
off like a chunk of the meat for him.
Okay.
I'm gonna whip out a poisoner's kit and see if I can dose a few arrows in what appears to be potential food poisoning delivered via projectile.
It is oily.
Roll me,
I have proficiency in the poisoner's kit.
yes, I'll say roll me,
You
D20
have-
plus intelligence and your proficiency bonus.
You have demonstrated a fundamental misunderstanding of how food poisoning works.
That's what I want him to roll.
I just want to try to use this dumb thing, okay?
Those are 2 words, and you are understanding one of them.
Right? So that's a 12.
Okay, you would know these things. First, they would have to ingest a food poison.
Oh, fair.
Secondly, it does not transmit like that.
Darn it.
And this animal is definitely not poisonous.
Dag nabbit.
Yeah,
Okay,
it would be
fine.
like salmonella, and it would have to get inside of their intestines, and if it's like
Yeah.
animal,
Yeah, and it takes time. It's not just gonna be.
it takes like 2 days.
As you're like Huh. And you're looking at...
This don't work.
This don't
Roll
work.
it back up and just continue arming myself. Dagnabbit.
Okay. Is there anything specific that you guys want to do before you're heading out to the arena?
Hey, do you want to do your stupid arrow idea?
No. No, I don't. I'm taking it back. No. It probably won't work
It
on
could
me.
be really cool.
It could be, but it probably won't be. And I'm now second guessing myself, so nah, never mind.
Maybe there's a pond in there.
I mean, if I shot him directly in the stomach. Called shot. What? Going for the stomach, boys.
I mean, you might be able to give him a staph infection.
We're applying
Yeah,
too many
but,
real
like,
world dimensions.
Well, at this rate, right? Just make like a punji pit spike and fire that at him. It's gonna do more than food poisoning him.
As you do think about it, like, uncorking this alchemist flask might just make it activate, since it tends to explode when it shatters, thus when it touches oxygen.
Okay.
So there you
Bad
go.
idea.
Little note for you, for all of you. So,
I'm well aware of how alchemist fire works.
Asterion like, look at this fur, it still has not grown back.
Asterion just watching the show.
As the
Do we want to do the mask thing?
Yeah, it's a new day.
Long rest, new day. Do the mask thing. Who wants the blessing?
As noted by how it works. Where is it? Yeah. The gift of Keranos' Wrath. It's a reaction of 1d6 lightning, and you can do this equal to your int modifier. You can spend any number of these before the long rest.
So
everybody gets that, or
it's
is it just
one person who gets the boon, who gets the gift?
Who's got a hot? Ah, that's meta.
Who amongst us is the strongest?
Okay, without a definitive meta though, probably me or Molasses.
Molasses
would have.
is quite intelligent. She's a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait, y'all are giving it to me?
I mean, depend.
You would
like,
also know that she's not in the front line at all.
Wait, is it like point blank range or?
It's when you get hit, so that means someone has to be next to you.
Okay, so we.
Asterion seems to be attracting the most amount of hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Asterion should take it.
Yeah. Int modifier be damned.
Anybody can have it. Who wants it? I don't need it. Oh,
It's
okay.
it's
Yeah,
the
wrong.
Well, I mean, like thinking from mechanics, you're not very reaction heavy, so having a bonus reaction, like, to add to your DPS is pretty cool. Like,
yeah, and it's like the mobile app light version of Hellish Rebuke.
Fair enough. If I survive the first hit, I can use it.
The only gods that I'll even consider taking the boon from are those that are affiliated with Helios.
Fair enough. Different reasons for different people. So, Asterion, do you take Keranos' gift, the boon?
Sure.
All right. As you place all your masks together, and you see the constellations and the sea of Nyx emerge from it, you reach in your hand to grab the constellation of Wisdom and Storm, and you have the boon. So your intelligence modifier is 2. That means you have 2 before the long rest is over.
When did we realize we could do this?
Last game, which was a month ago. That's why I'm like, remember, this is a new mechanic for this campaign. It's not anywhere else. This
after
is
we
flavor.
beat the champion.
Yeah. When you all put the masks together, you realize it. So all right, as you have the boon, and you guys are being escorted to the new location. As where is? Oh, here. This is what I wanted. Okay. As you hear the crowd cheering and yelling, yeah, and you're not allowed to enter just yet, as a speech is being had outside, and you hear the mufflings of the Sayter here and there before the gate start moving. And this time you see a different location as chains start moving the doors up, and from your perspective you see a small bit of sand around, maybe about 2 or 3 feet, the entire arena, as it's completely immersed in water. Large pillars with spikes all around. You see a 10-foot tall circular dome with just filled with brand new sand. It looks like to be a location where it's inviting for you guys to come through and fight, as there's a wooden bridge kind of drawing over, and they don't give you boats, they don't give you anything, they kind of just, all right, swim.
Hey, look, this is a pond.
Oh boy.
As technically, you guys would have been left over here. I need to get, oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do, excuse me, Control Z. This needs to be a map layer, not, oh, did I make it a GM layer?
I just see the arena now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Apparently I did. What the hell? Did I delete it by accident? Oh my god, what
Oof.
What did I just do?
Technical
to the back.
heck.
Oh, okay, I think I moved it. There we go. Alright, do you see the sand?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. I, for some reason, moved it to the back. Okay, and you are a token. You are definitely a token. Fucking Control Z. Oh my god. What is happening? Okay. Alright. This is not a token. This is a map layer. There we go. Okay. Asterion. Stop. Please stop being a map and please become a token. Thank you. Alright. Why was that so hard? I do not understand. There we go.
Just to remind you, we're a professional stream run by professionals here.
Very professional stream run by very professionals. Actually, not here. As there is already a, you see Ruthlonius, this Leonin, standing tall with very few scratch marks on him, with his gladius on one hand and then a short sword on the other, with a beautiful split mail armor and a armored skirt around, leaving his feet completely exposed and very little protection around his arms. Definitely a fast fighter from what you guys can perceive. As
burn that bridge. We should burn that bridge.
He is right here in the center. As he better be.
Ayo.
Okay.
Okay. There's the boy.
So, with that, I would like for all of you to roll me initiative.
Gang, gang.
Oh my god. Finally.
Did Trent get a good initiative? Oh snap.
Trent, are you going first?
It's not single digits.
Oh my god, Trent. What is this? Okay. As I need to slightly change the music. Because
I don't know, I'm kind of digging it. You know.
I don't know what Trent did to switch our luck, but I want him to do it back.
As the Coliseum is still roaring and cheering for you guys. I need to roll initiative for this mother hecker. Okay. 20 plus. All right. Top of the round, the Leonin. 15 to 20.
18.
17.
16.
17, 16, Chameno. Molasses, what did you get? 10. What did you get, Z?
4.
Oof.
All right.
Again.
Top of the round. It is a guy that you don't like very much. As I will let you know that
God.
there's a line of sight right there. So he's going to quickly, you see he throws his blades in the air, pops open a bow, 1 shot, 2 shots before the blades hit the sand. So that is 2 attacks towards you. First is a 19, and then second is a
Who is he targeting?
17. Zadrith.
Wow, I got fucked by placement. Sure. 19 and a 17, both hit.
That is 13 points of piercing damage from 2 arrows.
I am bloodied.
Alright.
It's okay, I think that's the last time he's gonna hit me.
And he is going to run over here. And you guys don't see him anymore.
This little shit.
Coward.
Alright. With that, Zadrith, what do we do?
I am going to shout, I don't often say it, but thanks, Thassa! Eyeball the water and see how deep it is.
You put your head through it, is that what you said? To see how deep it is?
I'm just looking at it to see how deep it is.
You cannot see the bottom from...
Dope. I am diving in immediately.
As you go in, you see that at least 30 feet.
Dope. I'm going to, because I have to think in 3 dimensions now. 5 feet movement to go in.
I'll note Asterion and Chameno. When it's your turn, please let me know. Oh, your turns are next. Okay.
I'm going to use my initial movement. 5 to go in, 10 to go 10 feet down. Feel free to note that how you will. So I've got 15 left. 15 will put me here. Bonus action, I am going to dash.
Okay.
And measure that. Is that doable? Like, is all of that
Yes.
water?
Yes.
Okay,
So you have to move around the sand because the sand has to touch the floor.
Okay. So bonus action dash, I'm going to move there. Can I action dash again?
Yes, you can action to dash. Dash.
Hell yeah.
So it's movement, and then you're taking an action to dash, and you can bonus action to dash again. Yes.
Yeah. That's how I'm doing it.
Okay. As you just see your Merfolk friend dive in and torpedo into the water as he's kicking and swimming.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move another 10 feet down, assuming this is all just 30-foot depth. So
Yes.
I'm 20 feet underwater, and final movement is going to put me there.
Okay. Beautiful first turn. All right, Asterion. At the beginning of your turn, this is not taking up your action. This is just for me. Roll me a perception. Which I should probably roll this.
Dirty 20.
Oh, yeah, you see. As you see a small slit move from the 10-foot stone and of something diving into the water.
Shit!
From over here.
I was waiting for our merfolk to miss recognizing a shark in the water.
How big is it that just slipped into that water?
From the splash and from your perception, either 2 things. Something really small or something that knows how to swim. It looks small to you.
And this is, let's see. How far is this? I don't know if I can leap that.
It's 10 feet. It's quite a distance to jump. You can swim it if you want.
Yeah, but I don't want to get in the water with that. If I saw that, I don't want to get in the water with that.
Hey, Jesus, would I perceive it with 60 feet of dark vision and being currently 20 feet underwater?
You have dark vision.
I do.
Yeah, let me message you.
Cool. I am also not drowning for very obvious reasons.
What reasons? Why are you not drowning?
Oh, fuck off. Acknowledged, thank you.
So, Asterion, what do we do?
I'm gonna take a running leap and just cross that water as fast as I can.
Okay, roll me athletics.
Oh, that's good. I have proficiency in that. +7. Cool. Cool. I don't like you. We're not using you right now. 19.
I'll say that 19 you'll be able to make it. Which will be, that will count as your movement, right? So, 5, 10, 50.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Can I move any further after that? After swimming?
Since you jumped, yes, you moved 15 feet, so you still have your normal 30 feet. So you have 15 more feet of left.
I'm gonna stand right there.
Okay,
and
next
not
to
too
these
close to
large
that.
spikes. Yeah, you have a distance between them, but you are acknowledged that there's large spikes that looks like this is probably where people get rammed into it. There's still bits of blood that have not, they're still drying over or have just not even been bothered to be washed off.
Yeah, I'm just kind of using it as cover from the archery dude.
Okay.
Is this like a tall thing, or is it like horizontally? What am I looking at? If I'm looking
so
at
yeah, it is a tall pillar that stands. These would be 30 feet tall. I'll put a little description here for it.
Okay, then yeah, I'm standing right there.
Feet. This is 10 feet. Oh, this is really tiny, but alright, whatever. And this would move up to technically 5 feet, and so this technically is also 5 feet in. From saying that this is base.
Okay,
and
cool.
why can't I see any of those? Oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah. Alright, with that, it is Chameno's turn. Chameno, roll perception.
17.
You also see the same thing.
Where is it?
You saw something, like a slit of stone move from this wall, this circular wall, and something went underneath.
Okay, I'm gonna swim through.
Okay.
And go here.
So yes, but it has to be as part of your action. Ryan.
Oh, rip. Okay. Wolf, do you hear that?
Hear what?
It sounds like gunshots.
Oh, it's fireworks.
So, okay, coming as you move, same thing, it's 15 feet to get there. Anything else?
That's it.
Alrighty. Molasses, what do we do?
Alright, I am also going to take a running leap for that spot.
Okay, roll me in athletics.
Alright, I got 14.
14. With the 14, you would barely make it as the back end of your feet kind of grab onto the water. You kind of just grab on the sand a little bit. So you are wet. You didn't quite make the leap completely, but with 15 feet, you make it there.
Can I do a perception to see if I can see where the...
Sure, yeah. Perception as an action, that's totally a doable thing. Please roll.
Uh,
11. Unfortunately, you have no idea what's below the water. And
Can I still move 15 feet?
yes, you still can. And from where you are, as you look over here in this direction, You don't see the Leonin. Either he's hiding very well or he's out of your sight.
Okay.
Alright. As you're moving around trying to get a visualization of where he is, you don't see him. And with that, unless you're going to speak, it is Z's turn.
Okay, so how far do I have to jump to clear the water?
There'd be 10-foot gap.
So you got this.
With
Yeah.
your race, that is very easy.
Yeah.
Merfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta jump the water.
Okay. 10 feet.
Plus my D8. That was an 8. Yeah, I easily clear it. So I clear it and have what, half my move left?
Yeah. No, you would
Okay.
have because that'll be 10 for you. So you would have
Yeah, I have
20 feet
25 left.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Okay.
Because you have 35 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. How tall are these pillars?
30 feet tall.
And the spikes go all the way up them, or is it just like
No,
bottom way?
it hangs up to 5 feet. So just enough to like gore a person.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to figure out if I could hop off of Asterion and try to get to the top of the pillar.
You might. That's possible for someone like you. But you would have to coordinate that.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it out and start moving for it.
Okay. Asterion, as he lets you know his plan.
I see him and I acknowledge him, and I'm getting like I get ready. I drop my my mace and I like go to a cup of two-hand thing like this so I can poof and like throw him upward.
I want to see if this happens. Ryan, do you notice a change in the board?
I do not.
Okay, then never mind. You can't because it's still a jam layer. Okay. As from that distance, as you see a very familiar man with armor start swimming towards you and grabs a javelin and launches it at you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Wait, while I'm attempting my jump?
Did you... Sorry. Yes, because you still have movement left. Apologies. I thought you were going to do it next
Yeah.
time for some reason.
No, I was also gonna use my action if I needed to.
Yes,
to do it.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Roll me in athletics.
You want me to roll in athletics?
No, you're being used as a springboard.
Okay, mine was a 14.
14. I'll say that you are able to make it, but it will cost you 5 feet of movement next round.
That's fine. I was just gonna get to the top and be prone for now.
As you kind of grab onto it, and your hooves are kind of kicking against the location. And you see that it's compact with sand up there. It's like, oh, all right, this isn't really sturdy, but you will be able to make your way up there.
Cool.
Okay, as the Leonin moves within the water, throws a javelin at you. That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that is 3 points of damage. That rolled
Hallelujah,
really bad.
I'm still up. Okay.
All right.
Very, very, very bloodied, but I am still up. Is he within 5 feet of me?
No. He
Okay,
threw the
he's-
javelin at you. He is 10 feet away from you.
Underwater?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like our Merfolk rogue is our frontline tank instead of our Minotaur.
What is the hate boner for me? I don't get it.
Cut you out fast.
You went.
The arena's mostly water and you're a fish.
So it is your turn. What do you do, Zadrith?
Movement. I am.
Come to me.
So I'm 20 feet down, so I've got 10 feet movement once I surface.
Okay.
That's base movement. Action dash. From there, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. there. Or that's bonus action dash. I'm holding action.
What are you holding?
Yeah, because I can't hide in open arena regardless.
Do you tell me where he's at?
As I surface, I'm just gonna shout, "He's underwater! The fucker can be underwater!" And I am obviously bleeding. Like, I have 2 arrows, or at least an arrow stuck in me, and it looks like I've taken a recent fucking slash wound. And I guess action. I don't know.
You can do something like as soon as I see him, I attack. If something threatens my friends, I'll attack it. You can hold that.
Dodge is a base action, right?
You can hold your So if anything attacks you, disadvantage.
Yeah, that. I'll do
Take
that.
your dodge action. All right. If I attack you and I don't roll disadvantage, please remind me.
Got you.
All right, Asterion, your turn. What do you do?
I'm gonna move past him, like picking up my maul, but like I draw my javelin, and let's see, can I actually make that distance? Let's check that before I make something stupid. Boop. 10.
If anyone wants to know how these clicks freaking.
Oh yeah, you can if you're currently ruler tooling, you can right click and it holds that point and does that kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just going to here, and can I see him with my javelin to fucking throw it at him?
What is your passive perception? Because to locate something would be an action. It's a perception.
12.
12. With the 12, you do not see it. You can hold your action as soon as you see it. Launch it. You can do that.
Okay. Hold my action. As soon as I see him, I'm gonna launch my javelin.
Right. No problem. Okay. Chameno, what do you do?
I'm gonna say everybody stay on land, and I'm going to lay on hands Zadrith for 10.
All right. Zadrith, you get healed for 10. As
I am
Chameno
no longer bloodied.
Places, I believe that's all your healing energy for right now, right?
Yeah.
All right, he just loaded on you. Okay.
And I'm going to move to the center.
All right. As takes blade and goes into the center, ready to fight. Zadrith, Z, what do you do? Sorry, Molasses. I skipped Molasses. Molasses, what do you do?
Let's see, everyone's gathering in the middle of the fight.
Yeah. Okay. Are you holding an action or anything, or? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. Like, you can do something like hold an action. It can only hold action. You can't hold movements or bonus, which is like, if I see him, I'm gonna release an arrow or I'm gonna cast this spell. You can, and it triggers. Yeah. Okay. I'm just letting you guys know by raw preparing a spell, if you don't, it doesn't trigger, and you're holding the spell in your hand essentially, right? And if it doesn't trigger at the start of your turn, you use that spell slot. I ignore that rule. I don't like that rule at all. You know how to cast your spells. You can be like, and now that's part of the incantation. Like, so you can, if you hold the spell, it does not get used up if it never triggers.
Oh, you know what? Actually, we got our stuff back. Right?
Yeah, you got all your weapons and armor back. Yes.
I'm gonna prepare Helios for that.
Okay, nice, interesting, cool. I like it. All right.
And while he's underwater, lol.
Z, what do we do? Takes 5 feet of movement to finish getting yourself positioned, and now you're up there.
Cool. You said it's just sand in the middle?
Yeah, it's compact really well, but it is sand.
Okay, so can I start scooping a good-sized divot out?
Sure. Yeah.
So that I can, I'm trying to get where I can be like hunched, so I can look over it but be mostly covered.
I'll say that will take your action to do that, but you can definitely do it. And
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will give you +2 cover.
Cool. Yeah, I'm making a hidey hole so that whenever he gets up on land, I can just pop up, point the tube at him, and open it.
No atheist no atheists in foxholes.
You still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Alright, I will inspire... our chosen of Helios.
Okay, what is your... how do you inspire him? What do you say?
I forgot the wording. Essentially just burn the false prophet, be the person Helios needs you to be.
And with these words, Chameno, you are charged with the D6 of inspiration. As you see water move in a line as everybody starts getting ready, and out from the air leaps this lion as he roars, and the first person to attack as he tries to stick his gladius and a short sword right into you, Asterion.
Aren't there multiple things happening the second he emerges?
Yes, I was gonna say that triggers like everybody's reaction. So if you had a reaction ready and you're within range, that triggers it.
All right. So what do we roll to hit me?
I'm rolling that right now. The first roll that's probably a miss. That's actually a 10. Second
Missed.
roll is a 24.
That hits.
Okay. Yes, okay. As his gladius does, that is 11 points of slashing damage. As the blade pierces through, and as you see his short sword tries to cut upwards, but you react. So, Hideous Laughter, I believe, is a wisdom save?
Yes, he needs a 13 wisdom save.
I rolled a 16. I don't know if there's side effects from a past.
Let's see.
As you wave your wand in a chuckle of...
Succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone.
Okay, alright. As the spell did not take effect, and you just hear this huge, deep bass roar through you. I think Asterion, that takes your action. You threw your javelin.
I was gonna throw my javelin. Also, that boon ability, is that when does that activate?
So it's a reaction upon a hit. You can. The thing about that is, since you had a ready action, that takes your reaction. So either you can shoot your javelin or launch the D6 electricity. You can do any number. So technically you can do both D6s down if you want, as one big blast. But it uses up both D6s.
I'm gonna just, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna have another chance to use it, so I'm gonna use it now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna chuck both D6s at him.
2d6 lightning.
Come on, you guys. That's not bad. I take 7 points of damage, of lightning damage.
Okay. As he hits you in this thunderous cannon explodes as the electricity goes through him. You seem to get shocked and was not expecting that at all. And that is the end of his turn. Zadrith, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, movement. I'm gonna go here for my base movement. I have 5 feet of base movement left. Action! I'm going to glare at Mr. Leonin fuck that shot 2 arrows and a javelin at me. I'm gonna say, eat shit, Sherlock, and fire poison spray directly at it as my innate ability once a day.
Okay.
I don't know why you had Fog Cloud in my spells, but that's not the one. So yeah, throw me a con save, bud.
That is a total of 14.
I don't know what my spell save DC is, but my charisma is the casting modifier.
So one.
It's 8 plus proficiency plus casting mod?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 8 plus proficiency is 10, 11. That's a pass, so he takes nothing. Then on seeing that fail.
As you kind of just emit this gas from your mouth, unfortunately it takes no effect.
I am going to dive into the water and then bonus action dash.
Okay.
Run and gun, boys.
That didn't work. You dive back into the water.
That was base movement. Bonus action dash. I'm gonna go 5 feet down. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay on surface level.
Okay.
Actually.
Alright, you do not dash into water.
And go right here. Dash action.
Got it,
and I'm like bow ready, but like I'm still on the surface.
Because your feet are kind of kicking, you get the bow out.
Yeah.
All right. Since we have natural swim speed, that's totally allowed. All right, Asterion, what do we do?
All right.
Chameno, you're on deck. Molasses after that, and Z after that. So you guys pretty much know what you need to do.
Can that help me? I'm not gonna do that. All right. I haven't done that either. All right. I'm gonna swing at him with my maul.
Roll me to hit.
$22.
That definitely hits.
All right, cool. With my maul, my Darth maul. 14 damage, and I'm gonna action surge.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Yes, you will. You said 13, right?
14.
14, thank you.
Because it's 2d6 plus 5.
Alright, as you hit it hard and then you just scream, getting more energy in you. What is your next attack?
16 plus... What is it? I think it's 7 plus 7.
That definitely hits. Roll me damage for the second attack.
I'm gonna forever keep this die. You are now my perfect die that I'm gonna use forever. What'd you get? Come on, stop rolling. Okay, 3 plus 3, 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 11
Good.
points of
Yes.
bludgeoning damage. As a hard hit to the chest, as it does not see you just use that adrenaline to swing again as it blocks with both of his blades, but it kind of you overpower him and still manage to hit him right in the shoulder and the jaw as you arc upwards. I mean, he's hurt, but he's not bloodied yet.
Quick question: does that give me another bonus action?
No, unless it's very specific on how the bonus action could be triggered, but does not give you bonus action. No.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I use like, can I
You
do
still have
that?
bonus.
What is it? What the
Oh no, action surge. No, yeah, action surge does not use bonus action. So you use your action surge to get another action. You still have movement and bonus.
Awesome. I'm gonna use my second wind.
All right, roll me 1d10 plus 2, and that's how much HP you recover.
Oh, you also still have a reaction because you got it at the start of your turn.
But
So
reactions have to be used out of your turn.
Do they?
Yeah. Apparently, they specifically have to be used out of your turn. Yeah. I just
I've
read
been
that.
playing
No, I know.
Griswold
Yep.
wrong.
It has to be
Whoops.
out of your turn. Yeah.
Cool. I'm back to full health.
All right, as you just exhale, as smoke kind of fills from your nostrils, yeah, you're back at full. Okay.
I take that as a sign from Eros that I am meant to crush my foe. And I stay right there, front line, ready
Hell
to
yeah.
toe-to-toe with this asshole.
Okay. Chameno, what do we do?
I'm gonna move to his right.
Your turn is
and-
after him. Okay. Move throughout the sand, blade ready.
That is a nat 20.
Are you serious? Roll to confirm. Roll again.
in before
And that is
Chameno
not a nat
one-shots.
20. That is an 8.
Okay, you're still doubling the dice. So what's your weapon? Greatsword?
You also
Yeah, and I'm going to smite.
Okay, so let me know that you're doing that before, because what you're doing is, so your greatsword is 2d6, right? You double the dice, so that is 4d6. And then you're doubling the smite dice as well.
Oh God.
Helios said, "This is my boy." And then you add your strength modifier on top of that.
Does Bardic Inspiration apply to the roll to hit or
The
the
roll
damage?
to hit, yeah, hit or save throw.
So do I roll the original number of dice and then double that, or do I double the number of dice that I roll?
You roll
Double the number of dice you roll.
the dice. So your blade is 2d6, right? So your greatsword is will be 4d6, and your smite is 1d8 or 2d8.
3.
3d8. Okay, so that 3d8 gets doubled as well, so that is 68 plus 4d6
Oh my
plus your
God.
strength.
Oh my God.
I fear anybody that lives through this.
Plus my strength, you said?
Yes, because you still add your bonuses.
Your modifier doesn't get doubled.
50.
50. Well, he's alive, but severely bloodied. As you just run with the glow of the sun, and for a second you can see this gold halo around him as a stab right through the armor as you look him directly in the eye. You don't let go. That was a attack on the ego and everything else of this creature. Holy shit, 50 damage. Alright. He's extremely bloodied as fuck. The entire crowd just quiet. Alright,
whisper into his ear, chosen of Helios.
you whisper that into his ear. Anything else, Chameno?
Nope.
Okay, Molasses, it is your turn. What do you do?
Oh, well, I am going to try Burning Hands.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to move over here so I don't accidentally burn Asterion.
Okay, where is the range of your attack?
It is a 15-foot cone.
So just to know, if you're going this way, it will hit Helios. Chameno.
Alright, Chameno.
Can I stand?
You can stand right in front of him. Yeah, there you go. And then it will not hit.
Okay.
That is a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, 13 dexterity saving throw.
That totals out to a 12.
So I hit it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, okay.
Man, I thought he was gonna pass that.
3d6 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5. 11. 16.
16. Molasses, how do you want to do this?
Oh shit!
Oh, just like.
Kamehameha.
With the ancient arcanic words of Burning Hands, Turtle Wave, as you scream it out and your hands just expand 15 foot wide of just these glowing hot hands encompassing the entire body of this chosen of Helios, apparently. As the fire continues roaring for a couple seconds longer than you even anticipated, the crowd says nothing. As at the end of it, you see a charred, half-melted armor looking at still, as Chameno, your blade is still in him, and his eyes have not looked away from you. As it just falls, gently ripping flesh and steel to the ground. As you all feel it boom, and where your mass is, you feel a vibration. As the crowd is silent.
Start singing that song. Small one way to skin a cat.
As you start cheering and singing, that is where we're gonna end tonight's session. And we're going to pick up with the spoils of battle and anything else that happens after this, as this is the second supposed chosen of a god that gets defeated by, at least according to this arena, Z² plus 3.
Give me that level. Give me that level, boys.
As you're noticing, there is a pattern between this campaign that is it's very formulaic in one way. You guys do level. So starting next game, you guys will be level 3. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. We'll edit this, put it on Spotify and on YouTube. Merch info is down below. Follow our friends, support local art. Our link for Extra Life is still down below. Please be safe. Please take care of one another. Don't forget to wear a mask. That's really important. If you can avoid going to somebody's house for Thanksgiving, do so, because it's scary out there. Be safe.
For sure.
Use your head. Bye, everybody.
Bye.